Boy. Shinfo, how you doing? You're making pizza for breakfast. Having a live chat, Q&A tutorial video. No, it's just how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Bring up the chat here. Let's get the comments open. T for 2 it was indeed. How you doing? Good morning. Here's a link to my Patreon. Please support the channel for just $5 a month or $25 a month, whatever you think, $5 a week kind of thing. You can support the channel. All right, here we go. All right, we got a rolling pin here. We got flour. We got our onions, our seasoning. One thing I want to do is grab this and get this going. Right here. Put this over here for a minute. Preheat this now. I guess I can preheat it. 350 to start. Scrubbed this pan yesterday. I'm just going to wipe with a clean, dry cloth. I'll do it again. Perfect. We have a kick-ass. This is a super kick-ass pan. This is a Cake Boss pan. When I met the dude from Cake Boss, no, I didn't meet him. He's a nice. I would like to meet him though. He seems like he's really got a restaurant down. You know, he's the type of dude that he's got his business. He's making cakes. He's got his stuff in order. You know, appreciate dudes like that. All right, so you got your dough here. This is Diana's dough from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. She's an award-winning master chef in the pizzeria industry. No one actually has won more awards in Canada than this lady. And she's a woman crushing the pizza game. Shouts out Diana. Tix, you like Diana too? Oh, you want to go see mommy? Okay, go in there and cuddle her. Just go on in there. Get on the other side. All right, here we go. Good morning, my friends. I am going to have to pop open another window here, and then we can. We're gonna bring up a song. We're gonna listen to a song while I do the dough here. Doesn't that sound fun? This is episode 3661. right. So we're looking for music. It's called Audio Library. It's the potato deal. Start off with a dough. All I did was jam a few finger holes in there. Okay. Just kind of smudging the dough out. Let it know who's the boss. So you get a few more finger holes in there like that. You see these? Oh yeah, you see that. You're just going to take the dough from the edges and just let it hang for a second. So those holes are kind of like the divots that allow the dough to stretch and give way. So we've already doubled the size of this without using a rolling pin. When you use a rolling pin, you're going to bust all that fluffy air out of the dough. That's why hand-tossed crusts are so deadly, deadly tasty. There's those pillowy pockets of, was I eating a juicy, savory cloud? Or is it a hand-tossed pizza dough, bud? Super easy when you hand-toss a dough. You just chuck it in the air. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie that's in the air. And after a while, when you get good, you just start wheeling it in your hand like this, bud. But what you did is make a kick-ass dough now. Look at this. So we're doing a hand toss today. Give your roller a break from just squishing the life out of your juicy pizza crust. It's 8 a.m. Do you know where your pizza pan is, bud? Pineapple and vegan bacon. Thank you so much. Potato deal, bud. What a tune. What a tune. About to get out into the garden here, but first I thought I'd have pizza. It's cold out there too, actually. It's actually quite freezing out there for a old wimpy dude like me that's a Viking. You couldn't handle what I handle. I go up there naked and sit out there for 2 hours while you're just inside shivering with a jacket on, bud. But let's be real here. Ooh, this dough, bud. I know I said I wasn't going to roll it out, but I'm done with. I look at the stretch. We got a big pan. Oh shit! Put some more flour on her there. So what we're going to do is just quickly, I need to roll out a perfect shape for this, and then the last bit I can just stretch it out, but just give it, we're just light rolling this, but we are rolling her. I lied, it's a semi-hand tossed. Do you want a semi? Do you want me to give you a semi? It's kind of like a half handy, half toey. So I'm going to put on another tune. This one is called something about bird watcher or something. Let's see what it's called. Bird music or something. Bird therapist. There we go. Love this tune. Hi guys. Hi fellas. Welcome to another dazzling episode. 3,661 episodes. We're crushing them. I got a pack of banana bread up there. I'm pulling it out. I'm making that right after I put the pizza in. I'm going to do what's called a double time on the oven. We're gonna get something going in the frying pan too. It's gonna start decarbing. We're gonna make a nice little banana bread glaze of infusion of enlightenment, my friends. Oh yeah, I said all that. The banana bread of enlightenment. Coming up right after this. So, what I'm gonna do here is roll all this stuff out. Now we gotta oil this pan. Extra virgin olive oil. Now we have to wipe it. Now, that's her right there. So, take that, pop that in there. What tune can we listen to now? I was digging one, but then a power shut off. Let's see what this is. Sounds good. Let's do it. You got your dough greased. You got your pan oiled. Wonderful pizza dough. And then take it and just pop it in the pan. Now you're going to arrange it in the pan. Yes, yes, y'all. So the the dough is in. Just took that one single awesomeness of a song. We get our seasonings and our spices, whatever these are called. These are called herbs. We've got these herbs all over the pan and the dough. A little bit of a crinkled dough there, no problem. It's gonna be awesome. Now you're gonna get your pizza sauce in here super fast. I thought I brought it out. I did. Here it is. Let's show you that dough quick. Make sure you know what a boss I am. Rolling out them superior pizza crusts. Alright, I got vegan bacon. I gotta warm up in the frying pan. Here, give me a second. This off. Oven was clean when I started, and it's clean again. Now clean the counter. This will get washed in a bit. Wipe down. Less tracking of anything anywhere. Now get all this in the garbage. So our excess flour. Took out a little bit too much. Next time, now I know, start with a tiny bit. Well, a little tiny bit, a medium tiny bit. How about that? Not a little tiny bit, a medium tiny bit. And that should be perfect. And if I need more, I'll just add an extra dash. I just don't like... You should have what you need on the table before you start. I mean, if you do bit by bit, that's okay, especially if you're running low. I have flour. I haven't gone downstairs to get the big bag. I was just using a package of something. The flour. I was using a pizza package. Kind of dumb because it's one less pizza package I have, but you can always make pizza crust out of the flour that I have in the basement. So probably the same. It just cost me more for those pizza packages. That's all. I get about 20 pizzas out of. If I use a pizza package as flour, I get about 20 pizzas out of one package, maybe 15 for sure. Okay, grab that vegan bacon, grab some orange juice for breakfast. Let's see, got vegan cheese, vegan bacon here, got a little piece of vegan pepperoni here. Got Kalamata olives, they're also vegan. Got some sun-dried pesto, and of course the jalapenos. And of course the pineapples. Okay. Now put this stuff here because this here. Here. Grab that vegan bacon thing in here. Oh, this is not the one I'm looking for. There's something in here somewhere, and there's like a turned package, twisted. Did I use it? I swear it's in here somewhere. Let me take a peek. I think there's a strip of vegan bacon. Here it is. I found it. Memory is on point. We have the piece of vegan pepperoni in here, which we don't need to actually grab 2 plates. That's what we'll eat off of. I will chop up the pepperoni, the vegan pepperoni on this. Yo, what's up? How you doing? Remember me, bro? I do remember you. Hit that like button, homie. You still didn't hit the like. Did you hit the like last time you came in the stream, bro? What's up with that, homie? What is up with that? You typed me 4 messages, but you didn't take the time to share my stream. How come you're not sharing my videos, homie? Everyone has people online. Everyone, even, okay, I'll explain. Like, it doesn't matter if you're the biggest, what mean people call a nerd. even nerds connect with people online. In fact, I would say that nerds connect with people online probably a hell of a lot more than most. Like you're reaching out to people every day, you're sending messages, or like maybe you email, with somebody. The email is a great way to send this stream. You can embed at the bottom there, it says copy or share, and then you just share the link, right? Super easy to do, homie. See, I'm trying to get more people that watch the show to be part of it. It's not really, how do I say this? So the reason I want you to be part of it is because, well, you're watching, right? So if I connect you and say hi to you, makes you feel good, try and do something that makes me feel good, right? If you like me chatting with you, saying hi to you and all this and that, I'm a daily live streamer. It helps me when you hit the like button, when you share the video. And there's a lot of jealous people. I'm a fucking sexy dude. Number one, I'm a super sexy dude. I can wear my hood up. I can put my hood down. I actually get sexier with the hood down. The hair's not dead. I don't do my hair. I don't come on here with all like done hair and showing you my gold watch and my huge dong. Okay, I show you. You've seen my huge dong. But oh, that's tart. That's got everything it needs. So, a good chef tastes everything. If you don't, like I said, a good chef tastes everything. So, just a little dash of this. This stuff is fire. This is fire roasted red pepper, garlic, some other stuff. Pesto with garlic and chili. So good. So once you get her, all right, this vegan bacon's done. Boom, 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 boom. Bada boom, bada boom, 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 bada boom, 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 bada boom, boom, bada boom, boom, boom. So we're just going to quickly chop this vegan bacon. Put that pan there. Put this here. And pop that there and do that. Next, we put this stuff away. In a minute, I'm going to grab a glass of orange juice because it's morning. Brushed my teeth this morning. Been about an hour. Now I'm drinking. I drink a glass of water. I brush my teeth. Usually I have a bath. This morning is an exception. I was in the garden a bit early this morning trying to get a flower bed ready and stuff. Just making stuff look nice. I still have a flower bed bigger than this. Bigger than this room I'm in. Actually, well, it's bigger than this room. It's about from there, all that space on the stairs and the pantry back there, all this way to about, somewhere back, just behind that wall. It's going to be awesome. And that's just one of the flower beds that I have left. I love flowers. I've said it many times on this show, and I'll say it again. I love flowers, the bees, the insects, the building blocks for life, for a perfect ecosystem. You get a bunch of hairy dudes that say they don't like flowers. You're not even nature, You're not even nature, bud. the lack of respect and the ignorance people possess. You should grow as much as you can. Every single year, grow more, you know. I've gone over and above the last 5 years. 10, 12, 14 years ago, I was growing so much. 20 years ago, I was growing probably more than I grew in the middle there. I was just young. But that's what bosses do. They don't give up. They take on more work than they can handle. They can handle it, they get it done, but it's more work than they should be handling. That's what bosses do. I don't like when people say, oh, you got too many things on the go. Well, you know what? Sometimes people don't have enough on the go. So when I get a bunch of stuff on the go, even if it takes me 4 years to finish, I finished a shit ton of stuff. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't start 400 projects, and if you're going to start them, make sure you're able to finish them. I don't care if it takes you 10 years. I got projects been on the go for over 20 years. And I'm crushing it right now, so. I always look at the bright side. There is always next year, you know. We don't actually know what next year will bring, so try to get done what you can right now and enjoy it, you know. Really take pride in what you do. So even if you're not doing a whole heck of a lot, take some pride in it, you know. You don't have to be like, oh, I'm the best at putting up a fence or whatever, or, you know, mowing the lawn, but you could say you're good at it. You'd say I'm enjoying what I do and I take pride in my work, and here, you could show your work, you know, get someone else inspired. I'm not into inspiring anymore. I would like to be one day, but not for a while. I inspired so much. I am sick of you people asking questions. I'm not kidding. I'm not a free, this isn't a free how-to guide, you know. I get lots of people, hey, you got this, you got that, can I get beans off you? Can you send me beans? Like, fuck. No, can you wait? Can you wait like 4 years till I get a proper license, and, you know, I'll send you some of my finest. I mean, I'm not sending you nothing. You want to go through the legal hoops and wheels to access my my beautiful beans from my seed catalog, go for it. But, you know, there's lots of scammy fucks out there I've been finding, and people stealing genetics, and these people don't realize what's coming, eh? Don't fuck with someone's genetics. You're fucking with their business. So, got lots of scammers here in Canada, and I'm about to out you with face pictures and where you're located, so people understand, you know, this is a scammy fuck. This is how it works, you know? This sad fuck steals genetics and lives in Winnipeg, you know? Works here, does this. There's weird people out there pretending like they're hash activists. Fuck, there isn't even a hashy in Winnipeg until, I honestly don't know when the first hashy came around, but there's a couple in, I'm not going to name areas of Manitoba or Canada where I know hashies, but fuck, I think I became a hashy in 95, 96 maybe, 94, 95, I don't remember. But I never looked back, you know. Some people have never seen hash like I've seen for decades, you know. Some people call the world's worst grinder hash like the best they've ever seen. Oh, this shit's fucking amazing. No, it's not. That shit's, it could be good and everything, but it's never the best you ever seen out of a grinder. It just gives you an idea of certain things, that's all. It ain't the best. But people are really funny with their how-to videos, lack of concept and knowledge, anything. I find hilarious. Get someone that just learned how to make hash and they're already making a how-to video. I mean, it's cool if you're just trying to get it out there. If you're trying to like make yourself look good, kind of a bitch repeating the workout. Like, you know, it's like making a workout video in this day and age. There's been 4 billion people that made that same workout video like a week before you. Like, don't copy them, you sad fucks. So, I don't know. I can't even explain it. It's so sad. People that just daily make a workout video is fucking weird. You know, I came on, I kind of did a joke at workout videos and stuff. I don't know if a lot of people caught that, but I was seriously like, okay guys, come on, let's do this together. Like, it's great that people wanna work out, but why do you need to watch a workout? Like, how feeble have people become that they can't figure out how to lift a dumbbell over their head and use it, right? So I don't get the workout video craze. It's fucking weird. I think it's so weird that people want to try and look like somebody else who's in a workout video too. Right? Like, oh, you can have a body like me if you. No, you can't. There's something called genetics, you dumb shits. Some of you will never look like other people. But here you are, you're trying your hardest and not seeing the results, or you've been working out for 2 years, but you still don't have flat abs and huge biceps and no triceps at all. It's like, who cares? Like, you're just sitting there trying to work out one muscle group on your body so you look good in a mirror. That's fucking self-centered. So what I do is I'll go out in the fucking garden, work out for 5 hours, pushing dirt, moving mud. Fucking, that's a workout, you know? When you can't feel your legs for 2 days, that's a workout. But again, don't take it from me. What do I know? I only made 3,600 videos. Probably one of the smartest people to ever fucking enter the YouTube arena, and by far the best grower you'll ever fucking have. Hands-on access. I mean, you used to have hands-on access to chat with me. There ain't nothing like me in the world. So, but what do I know? Fuck. So we got pineapple here. I'm gonna taste it. I don't know what the fuck is going on there, but we're not using that pineapple. Just to throw some of this vegan cheese on there. So, this is that Earth's Own mozzarella. You got in the chat, you guys chatting away? You guys keeping busy? You are a chef? I've been a chef for fucking decades, yep. Master chef. See, I'm not a bitch that has to go to school to get a fucking piece of paper that says, oh, you're good, bud. I know I'm good. So I skipped the chef school and went right to fucking cooking because I'm that good. So many people like me out there too. I mean, you know, it doesn't start with you and a piece of paper. It starts with you and an ability to get shit done. And if you struggle with what you're trying to practice, or you thought of going to school, if you struggle, you need to take on a mentor that's a pro, that's a master, to teach you right from wrong. Or you use what I did, trial and error, have people kind of like, I don't want to get too into it, but let's just say I was like, hey, check this out, and they're like, it's really good, but you know, this is missing. And I'm like, really? Are you just jealous, or are you being, you know, sincere, trying to make it better? So I go back to the drawing board and I take a peek and I be like, you know what, they're right. And it's coming from some of my best friends. Like, these people, they know their stuff, right? So I would go back to the drawing board until I amazed them. And then there was one day where, or at a certain point in my life, you know, about 19, 20 years old, everything I touched turned to gold. Everything. And I can't express to you what it's like having people that know you, you know, recognize your abilities, okay? So if somebody had a question or if somebody needed help, they would come to me first. And most of the time, not only first, they would only come to me for many reasons, actually. I'm a solid dude. I always kept to myself. And I'm a serious dude, right? I don't fuck around. So I will say this kind of all. I'll say this. When you have a plan, right? Like let's say you start a garden, and you have an idea to get this much or to grow this many tomato plants or flowers or castor beans or whatever you're growing. The only thing that can stop it from happening is your inability to move on ideas that come to you first. It may not be, unless you're super impulsive and you don't think at all. Like when an idea comes to you first, you've thought about this. So it's come to you, you've had many thoughts, you've ran it in your mind, and then you put it to work, right? You put that idea in motion, you make it happen. Lots of people have a lack of vision to get the blueprints drawn in your head to just get going. So for me, for me, what I do, I'll make sure that my blueprints are fairly sophisticated and sophisticated enough that I'm happy with the final product. I'm not a beginner grower, so I'm always looking at the sophisticated way of growing anything. Like I don't want to just grow it. I want to grow it to its full potential. I learn about it. I review my findings. I review how the plant's environment used to live, where it was, where it came from, and then I'll work with those. Findings. My research that I've done, I will definitely keep it in mind the entire grow. That's not just like for 5 minutes or an hour, but for 60 days, for 175 days, for a year, for 2 years. I will always keep in mind the best, where it came from, what it liked. It doesn't mean it can't change or it can't morph a little. But let's say it's in zone 1, you can't grow it in zone 4. I'll try to grow it in zone 4, right? So, there's the zone thing. I never liked the zone thing for cannabis. Well, there isn't really. I mean, I guess there's a zone for cannabis regarding like tropicals and mountainous variations, but tropicals will probably like it a little wetter, and mountainous will like it a little drier, a little cooler. Probably hit them with a lot more UVs. And just a couple things I've noticed, right? But in the bigger picture, what you should be looking for is a way to harness the sun's ability indoors. Now, you're never going to get it perfect, but if you can get it even remotely perfect, and you have a variety that's been growing in your area for a long time, replicate the period, replicate the timeline of the sun in your area indoors as best you can for those varieties that are indigenous to your area. And what will happen is you'll have huge gains, like massive gains. Some of your plants will look like feeble sticks compared to the ones that you learn about and you master. Every time you grow a new variety, you're never going to hit it bang on every time. If you have, let's say you have 60 varieties, 70 varieties, you can't nail them all. You can nail most of them. I mean, I guess you could, you can nail them all, but not your first go so much. So, if you're trying to nail them all, don't, because that doesn't work like that. What you should be doing is doing testing. And testing means 3-gallon pot, 5-gallon pot, 7-gallon pot, 10-gallon pot, and so on. And then you do like differences inside the pots, whether it be soil mediums or layering, or just there's a lot of stuff that you can go into. But that's where you're gonna fine tune and dial in. For every strain, every variety is different.
by so much, or they express differently when grown this way or that way. So that is the true key to growing. Thank you all for tuning in. There's so many of you don't take the time just to learn about the plant. So the reason you only get like a quarter ounce, a half ounce, an ounce dry per plant, which is horrible. You should be pulling 175 grams to 350 grams per plant every time. And if you're not, it means you don't know what you're doing. You're spending too much time in veg, which gets you nothing, and then you're spending time in flower for nothing. You know, for a tenth of what you could be getting. So stay tuned for more great videos just like this.